Hash the bold and the beautiful preview for Thursday, July 30, 2026. Truths explode, hearts break, and dangerous obsessions intensify. Los Angeles is about to witness another unforgettable day of drama as the bold and the beautiful asterisk delivers an episode packed with emotional confrontations, shocking confessions, and relationships pushed to their breaking point. Long-buried secrets refuse to stay hidden, and the choices made today could reshape several lives forever. At the center of the action is Dylan**, who reaches a point where keeping silent is no longer an option. After days of wrestling with guilt, fear, and uncertainty, he finally decides to tell the truth. But honesty rarely comes without consequences in the world of the bold and the beautiful. His confession catches Elektra** completely off guard. The revelation leaves her questioning everything she thought she knew about the man she trusted. As the shocking truth unfolds, Elektra struggles to determine whether Dylan deserves forgiveness, or whether his actions have permanently destroyed any future they might have shared. Dylan's confession is expected to become one of the emotional highlights of today's episode, setting the stage for an explosive new chapter. Soap Hub 1. While Dylan faces the fallout of his honesty, another storm is brewing inside the Finnegan family. Taylor has begun noticing subtle but troubling changes in Finn's behavior. The doctor has been carrying the weight of multiple family crises, and Taylor senses that something much deeper is bothering him. Instead of accepting vague explanations, she presses Finn with difficult questions. Their conversation quickly becomes emotional. Taylor worries that Finn is once again allowing Sheila's influence to create chaos within his marriage. She has watched Sheila manipulate situations countless times before, and every warning sign reminds her of the danger that still exists. Finn, however, finds himself trapped between compassion and loyalty. He wants to protect his family, but he also struggles with the complicated emotions surrounding his biological mother. Every decision seems impossible, and today's episode promises to reveal just how much pressure Finn has been carrying behind the scenes. Facebook 2. Meanwhile, Sheila refuses to let go of the fantasy that she can somehow reclaim a meaningful place in Steffi's life. Despite every rejection, every warning, and every closed door, Sheila remains convinced that circumstances will eventually work in her favor. Rather than accepting reality, her obsession only continues to grow stronger. Her increasingly unpredictable behavior has everyone on edge. Those closest to Steffi fear that Sheila's desperation could lead her to make another reckless decision, one capable of putting innocent people directly in harm's way. History has repeatedly shown that Sheila becomes most dangerous when she believes she has nothing left to lose. That frightening possibility hangs over today's episode like a dark cloud. Facebook 2. Steffi, meanwhile, remains determined to protect the people she loves. She refuses to underestimate Sheila and has learned through painful experience that ignoring warning signs can have devastating consequences. As new information reaches her, Steffi becomes even more convinced that stronger action may soon be necessary. Her protective instincts have never been stronger. Whether confronting family members or preparing for another possible showdown with Sheila, Steffi refuses to allow fear to dictate her decisions. Yet even she realizes that controlling every unpredictable situation may be impossible. Elsewhere, emotions continue running high throughout the younger generation. Elektra's entire future suddenly feels uncertain after Dylan's revelation. Every dream she imagined now comes with painful questions. Can trust ever truly be rebuilt? Should one devastating mistake define an entire relationship? Or is this simply the beginning of an even larger misunderstanding that neither of them fully understands? Those questions linger as Elektra searches for answers that may not come easily. Dylan, on the other hand, knows that telling the truth was only the first step. Now comes the harder challenge, accepting whatever consequences follow. Whether Elektra walks away forever or decides to hear him out remains uncertain, but Dylan appears prepared to face whatever judgment awaits him. The emotional weight of that decision promises powerful performances throughout today's episode. Across Lowe's Angels, every storyline seems connected by one common theme. Truth always comes with a price. Some characters choose honesty, despite the consequences. Others continue hiding dangerous secrets. Still others remain trapped by obsessions they simply cannot escape. Each decision creates ripple effects that spread through families, friendships, and romantic relationships alike. As Thursday's episode unfolds, viewers should expect tense conversations, heartbreaking emotional moments, and several surprises that could influence storylines for weeks to come. Relationships will be tested. Trust will be questioned. Old wounds will reopen. And new conflicts will begin. The ongoing tension surrounding Sheila remains one of the biggest story drivers. Her inability to move on continues, placing everyone around her in an impossible position. Every appearance raises new fears, and every interaction carries the possibility of another shocking twist. At the same time, Dylan's confession introduces an entirely different kind of drama, one rooted not in revenge, but in guilt, regret, and the difficult journey toward redemption. Whether redemption is even possible remains one of today's biggest questions. By the time the closing credits roll, fans can expect emotional cliffhangers that leave several storylines hanging in the balance. Will Elektra forgive Dylan? Can Taylor help Finn before family tensions spiral even further? Will Sheila's dangerous fixation finally cross another line? And how much more pressure can Steffi endure before taking matters completely into her own hands? One thing is certain. Thursday's episode delivers exactly what longtime viewers love about the bold and the beautiful.